Drew Brody is here with the story. Drew?
Thanks, Daisy. The Lady Terps made a remarkable run in this year's NCAA tournament. They were stopped short in the Final Four, but they look to add to that momentum next season, even with the eventual absence of star player Alyssa Thomas. Coach Freese said she is optimistic about the near future for this program and expects returning players to step it up. 50 students have already been caught eating or hiding food without paying for it this semester, whether it be French fries, chicken tenders, or even smoothies. With the university ID and password, Maryland students could easily access an online voter registration system. In this election, nearly 4,000 students logged on to register, nearly doubled from 2008. The New York Yankees have held the honor of baseball's biggest spender for 15 years, dating all the way back to 1998. But now the Los Angeles Dodgers have broken that streak, having a projected payroll of $235 million.
Now we may be friends off the ice, but rivals on the rink.
Terrapin Timeout's Drew Brody joins us now with the latest from the 2014 Winter Olympics. Drew?
Well, guys, we first head to Sochi, where the U.S. women's hockey team is experiencing the agony of defeat. The U.S. was leading 2-0 in the third period with 3.5 minutes left to go in the game when Canada scored their first goal, and it didn't stop there.
Shatori Walker is not your average freshman basketball player.
You know, you really can't believe it, I think, until you see it.
Here we go.
What you would see is not a dual athlete, but a triple threat. In high school, Walker Kimbrough played 3 sports: volleyball, basketball, and track.
When I played volleyball, I wanted to be, at that time, the best volleyball player. Track, the best jumper. Basketball, the best player. So I didn't want to just play those sports. I wanted to dominate in those sports at that time.
And dominate she did, winning championships in both volleyball and basketball, as well as individual titles in track. Scholarship offers came from Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, and Villanova, but her chemistry with Coach Freese was something special.
She was there, and the fact that, that she was there, and like she would come to volleyball, she always asked about track. She really showed interest in me, and I feel like she really wanted me.
Walker Kimbrough is the second leading scorer on the team, averaging close to 11 points per game and shooting 51% from the field. Simply put, she's got game.
She eats, breathes, sleeps it, loves everything about it and wants to be the best. The sky is the limit for Shatori. It's going to be, fun to watch how her career unfolds.
Her desire to be the best can be seen in her idol, King James.
He works like he's the worst player in the NBA, and I love his work ethic, his competitiveness on the court. I honestly just love everything about him. Yeah, it's an obsession.
And that obsession could very well lead the Terrapins back to a national championship. In College Park, Drew Brody, Terrapins Timeout. "150 acres of free open space, fresh green grass, and the fine-pitched sound of..." At the intersection of Route 193 and Golf Course Road, 18 rounds of golf are to be played. Now over 50 years old, the course could be heading straight for the bunker. Greenberg Gibbons, a property developer, has made clear to Maryland President Wallace Lowe their intentions: a major overhaul of the land. In a statement released to Newsline Monday, Gibbons states, "Our idea is to create a Terrapin-themed, tree-lined parkway, an academic village that features a mix of uses and great amenities that reflect a world-class university." Committee members of the golf course, however, are displeased with the attempt to obstruct the tranquility and calmness the area brings.
Certainly the community of College Park and the communities immediately around it are very concerned, and we know they're opposed to it.
I was not real happy to hear about this because, like I said, because I've come to really enjoy playing here, and if it closes, it forces me to look to go somewhere else, and frankly, I don't feel like there's anything else close by.
Adding a few shops and restaurants doesn't sound so bad. At the same time, what will happen to the golf team, employee jobs, or nearby locals who enjoy their golf game? Tough decisions lie ahead for the university as details are ironed out.
but one thing is for sure, it will be a slow and steady course.
That's the one.
For Maryland Newsline Monday, I'm Drew Brody. Route 1, a hub spot for social gatherings and a prime location for crime. In the month of November, approximately 220 incidents occurred on and off the University of Maryland campus. Tara Johnson, a student at Maryland, was a victim of a crime that took place just down the road at the local restaurant Busboys and Poets.
We went into the restaurant. We were there for probably 2 hours. I get to my car. Someone had smashed my window in and stole my backpack and my friend's backpack, which had our MacBooks in it. So,
to protect students on campus, emergency blue lights flood the campus walkways.
You know, when you press an emergency button, police are supposed to be there within a minute at that spot.
The university also has their own app called UMD SOS. It provides students with a list of emergency phone numbers as well as the latest news on campus crime. The university's police department provides an interactive map on their website showing where and when certain crimes have occurred in the surrounding community. Johnson has learned a lot after that fearful day her car was broken into.
well, I definitely don't leave anything in my car. Anything that's of value, I do not leave it in my car.
As students navigate through the 1,250 acres of what is Maryland's campus, they should stop and be aware of their surroundings. For Maryland Newsline Monday, I'm Drew Brody. The Affordable Care Act may be known as Obamacare, but for Democrats seeking re-election, it's becoming more like Obama Scare. Look at what happened down in Florida. Democrat Alex Sink got sunk by Republican challenger David Jolly during a special election where repealing Obamacare was the focus. And now, with the 2014 midterm elections right around the corner, Democrats are bracing for the worst. Bruce Pearl is now the newest head coach for the Auburn Tigers. Pearl, who spent 6 seasons with the Volts, was fired in March of 2011 after an NCAA investigation concerning recruiting violations. Debate over the pros and cons of Obamacare is surging once again after the latest delay in the health care law. Now, critics of the president are asking once more if he's overstepped his constitutional authority. Dale Hurd takes a closer look. In baseball economics, the thought is spend top dollar on the best players and your chances of winning increase. The New York Yankees have held the honor of baseball's biggest spender for 15 years, dating all the way back to 1998. But now the Los Angeles Dodgers have broken that streak, having a projected payroll of $235 million. Forecasters are talking about historic and crippling ice in the South today. There's a rare winter storm warning in Atlanta, and 16 states from the deep South to the Mid-Atlantic are bracing for yet another epic storm. Heather Sales has the latest on this cold and dangerous winter weather. Democrats are definitely on the defensive here. Obamacare has been like a dark cloud over the party right from the beginning, and in a few months, we're going to see just how much it's going to cost the party at the ballot box. Drew Brody, Washington.